Also got some breaking news from overseas coming into us in just the last 10, 15 minutes. That American who's been sick and trapped in one of the deepest caves in Turkey is finally out. Mark Dickey is above ground for the first time in days after this incredibly complicated rescue. This is him. So we don't have the video of him out of the cave just yet. Like, I'm not kidding. This really did just happen. They haven't turned around that tape, but this is what it looked like earlier this afternoon. You can see him in a stretcher. They're pulling him up just little bit by little bit in this pulley system. Remember, Dickey started bleeding inside his stomach, basically. He had gastrointestinal bleeding. That's why this whole mission has happened. He was down at the bottom of this very deep cave, 3,000 feet underground. They've had to get him up these twists and turns and narrow passageways, as you're about to see from this kind of diagram of the cave. That's part of what took this rescue mission so long. I want to get now to Molly Hunter, who is following all of this for us. So, Molly, it is good news, right? It is good news on the news that Mark Dickey appears to be out and safe. They covered something like 68 feet, I think, in the last 45 minutes or so.
Yeah, Hallie, since we've spoken, they've covered 68 feet. So about 90 minutes ago, I guess, we were told the latest we had was about 100 meters, 300 and something, 20-something feet. Well, in the last 45 minutes, we were told 21 meters. Literally 10 minutes ago, we were told he had exited from the cave. This is really happy news, exactly what they were looking for. Earlier today, Hallie, as we spoke, the rescuers said they hoped that he might come out between 5 and 6 p.m. Eastern. We'll just pass that mark, but really excited. As you showed those pictures, those were just from today. That was the last 600 feet that he has crossed, that he has traversed with the help of expert search and rescuers on that pulley system. He's strapped in to that stretcher. The plan now, Hallie, is he will be assessed. He's in a medical tent. That is all the information we know. As you just mentioned, we haven't even seen video of what we expect to probably be cheering, clapping, very relieved search and rescuers. We know his fiancée was up near the site of the cave entrance earlier today. But what the plan is, he will be assessed on site, and then there is a helicopter waiting to airlift him to a state hospital in Mersin, Turkey. Hallie?
Part of what's so incredible here is the fact that he did have this this internal bleeding, essentially. He had recovered enough to be alert and conscious. We showed some of those clips on the show over the course of the last 5 days or so of him speaking. He was talking with rescuers, and it feels like one of the critical pieces to this was that Dickey was not some tourist. Right. He was not on some random he is somebody who understands caves. He understands expeditions. He understands exploring. I mean, he's a very sort of experienced person in this realm.
Yeah, he is a seriously experienced caver, and actually some of his colleagues who've been speaking in the last week or so have been saying, basically, you have to understand that he is one of the most elite cavers in the world. There are a couple thousand people who do what Mark Dickey does. He knew exactly the scenario. He knew exactly kind of the environment, the terrain, the conditions, cold, at night, wet, dusty, very hard conditions to certainly live in, to climb in, to work in, much less get a blood transfusion in, get the medical care. But we did see that video last week, Hallie. I know you guys have seen it. He says, look, I'm alert, I'm awake. He says, I'm not healed inside. I'm going to take need a lot of help to get up to the top. More than 180 rescuers from 8 countries helped him up. We're told that 150 were expert. And Hallie, when you look at that video, it is so technical, that pulley system getting him up. And like we were told earlier today, that video is just kind of the last 600 feet, which was much more gradual, we're told, than the first kind of 2,500 feet below that.
It's wild to think about, and Molly, just a joy to be celebrating some good news, the survival of Mark Dickey and the rescue of him tonight. Molly, thank you.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.